And the reason being is because it may very well be the most sacrificed animal within Ifa. It also may be the most prolific. When we go back to the 𝗿𝗲𝗹𝗁𝗲, really is where you first see the rooster. Some people say that it was literally the noise that woke up man the first time, and there's actually a pataki in the 𝗿𝗲𝗹𝗁𝗲 that speaks of that. But the 𝗿𝗲𝗹𝗁𝗲 speaks of it as well. And then you look at the connotations with the Orisha Osun or Opa Osun as the tool, there's a rooster on there. So going back to the beginning, whether you go all the way back to the beginning where the roosters, crow basically woke everybody up, or when 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁 was told to perform sacrifice with one in heaven. And he did, but he was told not to sacrifice it in heaven, but to perform the abo with the feathers and whatnot, and then go down from heaven to earth and sacrifice it to the first person that he saw. All the other Orishas were recommended this same abo, and none of them did them. So when 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁 went down, he arrived at a four corners, ironically and celestially. And when he arrived there, he saw a guy dressed half red and half black right in the middle. And he listened to what the oracle said, and he went right up to the guy, sacrificed the rooster, and started feeding it directly to him in his mouth. And the guy, was like, whoa, but he kept eating it. And when he was done, he kind of looked at 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁 and said, who are you? And 𝗿𝗏𝗁 said, hey, my name's 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁, right? I'm a 𝗿𝗏𝗹 from heaven. I've come to spread the word of Ifa here on earth and possibly attempt to save humanity. And the reason I did that is because when I read myself with 𝗿𝗏𝗍 in heaven, they told me to feed the first person I saw, which was you at the four corners, ironically. And 𝗿𝗏𝗁 said, who are you? And the guy said, my name is 𝘄cie𝘂𝗪. I'm the owner of the universe. And all of your siblings died because rather than give me the rooster, they chased money and ate it themselves. So because of that, I caused all of them to die, and they're in heaven right now, and they're going to have to reincarnate and come back down. But I'd like you and me to form a fraternity to where, we become synonymous, right? And that's why till this day, 𝘄cie and 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁 are synonymous, and they go hand in hand. And how is this? To be able to get to 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁, you have to go through 𝘄cie first, whether it's feeding him or actually receiving him simultaneously within the plante, or the mano orula. But at the same time, to be able to get to 𝘄cie, you have to go through 𝗿𝗏𝗁, because when the Orishas started coming down and finally wanting to do their sacrifices correctly, 𝘄cie wouldn't accept any sacrifice directly from them. So he said, the only person I'll trust enough to be able to feed me is the person who fed me first and didn't watch me starve, because that's the characteristic of my friends, is 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁, where 𝗿𝗏𝗻𝗁 started offering the rooster on behalf of the other Orishas to 𝘄cie, right? So in 𝗿𝗏𝗍, the offering of 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗏𝗍 first manifested, which is the rooster to 𝘄cie, or that I'm using for 𝘄cie. Now, also in the 𝗿𝗏𝗍, it speaks of why usually the first aspect of an ebo is a rooster to 𝘄cie. So